Hello friends, welcome to the Ugly Porsche competition. Before we get started, I wanted to point out that my 928 Porsche, the green one, the moss green one, is now live on PCarMarket. I'll put a link down below if you guys want to track how much money I end up losing on that car, or want to make a comment, or want to bid on it. Yes, it's going to be a great car for somebody, I think. I've put a lot of work and money into it, so it's pretty damn good. I think it's going to be a bargain for someone. So yes, go and check it out on PCarMarket. See how it's doing. I think it's a 7-day auction. It's looking pretty good on there. I think I'm going to add a few more pictures, but yeah, go and check it out. It's pretty cool. Anyway, the purpose of this video is the Ugly Porsche competition, which I've had running for a couple of weeks. And I kind of screwed myself on this because I thought, I'll run a Ugly Porsche competition. 50, 100 people might enter and it'll be easy. No, you guys were very enthusiastic about this competition. More than 1,200 people, maybe even more, because I only sorted it by subject in my email, Ugly Porsche. So if the words Ugly Porsche were there, it was over 1,200 entries. So right there and then, yes, if you entered the competition and you didn't follow the instruction of entering Ugly Porsche as the subject line, I'm afraid you got disqualified. Everybody's done such a great job, everybody put a lot of effort into this, and it makes me feel bad because, there should be so many winners and I can't just give everyone a winner, and it's taken me so long to go through them all, but so many of them made me chuckle. So it's been a fun competition to judge, but a little hard because there's so many great entries. And because there's so many, even if I only spent 5 to 10 seconds on each one, it would take hours to go through them all. So unfortunately, not everybody's entry is going to be in this video. So yeah, I really appreciate the effort people went, and I'm sorry if yours doesn't show up on this video, but yeah, it was a fun thing to do, and I appreciate the effort everybody put in. So let's get started having a look at what people sent in. And the first one here from Nitwit, or Kevin, he feels that my green Macan and myself are personally responsible for the coronavirus. It might be the case. I do live with a bunch of apes. But yes, nice one. Next one is a very popular one. A lot of people sent in something like this, the sort of orange over red combination with the orange painted wheels. I got many hundreds of versions of this. It was a very popular Ugly Porsche competition. What I like is the painted interior orange with the wrong colored dials as well. Yeah, very, very popular choice. A lot of people did that with the stitching that was wrong, or the seat centers that were wrong. This was a very popular choice. And Trevor here sent me a picture of a car that's actually in a showroom in Australia. Now, I didn't want to show too many cars of actual ugly Porsches because I don't want to offend people, and some people's tastes are different than others. I don't want to be bagging on other people's cars, but I thought this one that's in a Porsche dealership was worth seeing. I mean, it's a very specific taste to have yellow wheels on your Porsche Macan. And once again, this is another popular one that people sent in. Many people sent this particular configuration, or very similar to it, with the gold wheels, orange over red, with the aero kit, ugly aero kit on the back, and some deviated seat centers and so forth. For some reason, the orange over red really set people off. I got so many of these. As you can see, here's another one, orange over red, or red top. This one's the convertible. Most people sent me a convertible. People really don't like the shape of the convertible, especially when the top's down, that sort of hump at the back, and of course matching the wheels with the color on the outside and bringing the color inside. Or deviated seat belts are very popular. And here's one that I love. Mr. Tarabe here sent me many entries actually. He'll pop up again. He put a lot of effort into his entries, and as you can see here, he's got the rust-colored Taycan with the multicolors, even a sticker that says add 6%, and TUI up on the junk pile there. Yeah, very creative, his entries. I love them. Here's another very popular entry that people would send in. I got a lot of these. The green over red, sort of a Christmas theme, I guess, with the other colors mixed in. And as I said, most of them were cabriolets for some reason. People love the green over red and cabriolets with the green wheels, a very popular configuration. Oh, my eyes. Yes, another orange over red. Yes, I think I've actually seen a car very similar to this. Very, very similar. Some people actually configure their orange over red cars, but yeah, adding the wheels and the gold, and a bit of yellow on the inside. These were very, very popular choices for the ugliest Porsche competition. Now here's one from Dominic, and I really appreciate the effort that Dominic put into this. This one actually made me chuckle because so many people sent the convertible, which of course you can't have the aero kit. So he went to the trouble of putting an enlarged aero kit on his one, adding an extra long name, and then as a very nice touch, put the 996, ugly 996 headlights on the front. Oh man, this is a fantastic car. And then on the inside you got lower your expectations and some very custom exclusive colors added as well to make this a really bleed out your eyes configuration. And this one here, I do love the new 718 GT 4.0s. I think they're probably the most fun driving car in the Porsche range at the moment. And if you look carefully, it's actually Albert that's driving, not me, even though my seatbelt's the other way around. So this is obviously Albert's choice of car configuration. And the next entry was actually a little video entry, so I'll play it for you now. I like at the end how Tui's shaking her head. And this is Mamba Green over red, which is actually almost an okay, I mean, I don't think I'd do it myself, but I have seen it done. It's yeah, if you really want to brighten up your Mamba Green on the inside, red is an option. So I love my Mamba Green, but I'm not sure that I'd put red inside. And this one's very timely, almost a little sad because, as we all know, Sean Connery passed away today. So this is a bit of an homage to Sean Connery and what his taste of Porsche 911 might have been. And I particularly like this one, which he turned into a meme, so I'll just play it for you. Yeah, I did chuckle when I read that one. Thank you, Roman, that was an awesome one. Once again, orange over red, very popular choice for the ugliest Porsche. Here's another one that was also very popular, what's really known as the McDonald's car, which is the yellow over red, and another green over red option as well. Alexander sent in a little video of this one with some nice touches, you know, add a bit of yellow seatbelts in there to really make it garish, and of course the green wheels. Oh, my eyes, my eyes. And you know, whenever you paint the interior, of course, it just it looks so bad, doesn't it? Now here's one that I've almost certainly seen in real life, the Miami blue with the Miami blue wheels. Perhaps not that style of wheels, but oh man. And then bring the Miami blue inside just to make it extra cringeworthy. The pain, the suffering. Thank you, Dan, for sending that in. Not many people sent in Panameras, but there was a few. And when you bring that blue color inside with the brown, it can be pretty horrendous. It's pretty sad that the Panamera is likely to be disappearing from the lineup pretty soon. Suresh here incorporated a lot of Nick Murray design into this. My stamps, the dogs, me standing on the roof, my worst YouTube channel award, and there's Smudge inside also with a fuck off stamp. And what I really like as an extra touch was the wooden steering wheel there. Juliet sent in the brown over brown, which did make me giggle. Once again, the wooden steering wheel always makes these cars. Not many Taycans came in, which I was surprised, and this one came in, and it didn't actually offend me so much. I mean, the green on the wheels is a bit much, but I really like the Mamba Green on the Taycan, actually. I was a little dubious as to whether to put this one up, because it's a real car on Ren's list, but I think the person that's done this has done this on purpose. It's obviously the colors of their favorite football team or something like that. So it's pretty impressive, the amount of work that's gone into making this. Man, the headache you must get driving that car. Wow. And here's our friend Mr. Tarave again, and he's some of his more creative options. I really like this one with the tail on the end of the Taycan. It's pretty cool. More of the orange over red, very popular choice for so many people. I think maybe several hundred got sent in as orange over red. It seemed to be the one people went for. Or this one, the green over red, also very popular with the gold wheels or the same colored wheels. Everyone raves about how wonderful the Spider is to drive, But of course, no one talks about how ugly the spider is to look at. And of course it is. It's got some very awkward angles on it, the spider, especially if you look at it from the side. Yeah, it just doesn't kind of work, the 718 spider. And this entry came from James from the Auto Amateur YouTube channel. And I thought that was nice, but really he just sort of sent in his own car, which has got this wrap on it, which isn't too bad. But inside, oh my God, he's just gone nuts with this horrible carbon fiber. It's on everything. Yeah, it could easily win this competition, his own car. But speaking of his car, he's just pulled the wrap off. I think it lasted him 8 months. Yeah, everyone says to me, oh Nick, you should wrap a car. It is just the worst thing you can do to a car. They never last more than about 6 to 8 months. They always look terrible. They always fall apart. Yeah, wrapping a car is just a waste of money. But yeah, thank you, James, for sending that in. Jan sent in a political one, and this is a whole bunch of political ones actually came in. Oh, here's another McDonald's one from Hunter. Actually, this one's perfect McDonald's colors. Sean, another McDonald's one. It's very yeah, I've seen these McDonald's ones. I love this one. This one's got the entire Nick Murray crew in the McDonald's car. Thanks, Mike. And then the bloody stool edition of the Macan, obviously color rated there. Paul Allen sent in the Bad Boys version of the 911. And George and his wife, didn't say the wife's name, did this rather lovely pink with Alcantara and brown interior. Oh. Alex did one which featured me and a special hairstyle. And Brandon, of course, the banana Boxster. I think my gorillas would love this one, actually. And this one is a suggestion that I need a second old man's car, which, you know, I probably do. Then the Miami Blue Macan makes another appearance, being dragged behind one of the helicopters I reviewed. Very creative there, Zach. Yes, this is another thing that people did. People loved sending in pictures of me naked. See, you guys love the naked pictures of me. So this one had a lot of Nick Murray's ass on it as well. Here's one of the political ones. I thought very creative. You can see our president on the left and his competitor on the right there. Actually, Joe Biden in real life drives Corvettes. I'm not sure what color. Maybe they're yellow as well, but yeah. He's got the right sunglasses. And I really like this one that Owen sent in, featuring all the worst things in life. A Macan with body-colored wheels, Windows Vista, Australians, and of course, Nick Murray. And here's a dollied up yellow Macan. You don't see too many yellow Macans for sure, thank goodness. And then Richard interestingly sent in a picture of his own car, saying that many people interestingly think it's the ugliest car on the road. Now he might be saying that because of the Martini paintwork that's on there, but then a lot of people do consider the 991.1 GT3s, or in this case GT3 RS, the ugliest cars on the road as well, just because they messed up the front end so badly. Those really ugly, droopy front lip, front end on the 991.1 GT3s. But of course, for most people, who cares? This is such an amazing car to drive, and it's meant to be a little bit outrageous. The GT3s with their big wings on the back and flashy paint colors often, that's the whole idea. You're owning an in-your-face car, so you might as well paint it up as in-your-face colors. So, Richard, good try, but I think a lot of people will actually love this car. And here's another naked Nick Murray one, introducing the 2021 Porsche 911 Nick Murray edition. Comes with a naked Nick Murray. All proceeds go towards finding a cure for whatever problem he has. Let's all hope we find the cure. Thank you, Jimmy. And so finally, onto the prizes. And third prize has to go to Sam here, who went to a great deal of effort to out my alleged sexual deviances around Porsches and women. I laughed, I giggled, I cried. There's some good ones here. The constant erection during driver's tests and the public masturbation, two of my favorites. And second prize has to go to Dominic with his 992/996 modified 911. It was a thing of beauty. And I think first prize has to go to Hattie. He put so much effort into his creations. I really, really love them. So congratulations, you get the iPad, and I'll contact the other two winners for some Nick Murray store guff, towels and t-shirts and stamps and so forth. So yes, thank you everybody for entering this competition. It gave me a lot of laughs. I put a lot of the entries on my Instagram. They were very popular on there. So thank you everybody for your entries. Very creative. I giggled my way through the whole thing. I wish I could have shown every single one, but there was just too many, and a lot of them became quite similar, so I had to condense it down to the highlights here. But yeah, thank you as always everyone. We'll see you in the next video. Yeah, go and check out my car on PCarMarket. See what it's at, maybe make a comment. Thanks everyone, bye then. And if you're wondering where to acquire the ridiculous t-shirts that I wear in my videos, they're all here in my store, all your favorites, including offensive stamps and my rapid dry towels as well. Yes, Nick Murray t-shirts, being a little inappropriate since 2016.